cannot let summer come to an end without talking about this important H word, hydration. What is hydration? Hydration gives your body enough water every day to help it function properly. Our bodies are approximately 72% water. Wow! Can you believe that? Our brain is 75% water, and our blood is 83% water. Water moves throughout our whole body to help us move more efficiently. That is why it is so important to replenish the water our bodies lose. How do we lose the water in our bodies? We lose some of the water through urinating and bowel movements, some through sweating, and even through breathing. Try breathing on a window or mirror. See how it fogs up the glass? That is the warm, humid air from our breath hitting the cooler glass and causing condensation. What happens when we lose too much water in our bodies and don't put enough back in? This leads to another word, dehydration. Dehydration means your body is not getting enough water, and this can lead to some very serious issues. Some of the early signs include fatigue or tiredness, digestive problems, muscle cramping, headaches, and dizziness. If you begin to feel these symptoms, it is important to get into a cool place and drink plenty of water. It is also important to note that caffeine intake can add to dehydration. So make sure you limit your caffeine intake or cut it out altogether. So, how much water should you be drinking every day? The rule of thumb is to take your weight and divide it by 2. That is how many ounces you should drink every day. For example, a person who weighs 60 pounds should drink 30 ounces of water every day. Be sure to look for information in the near future on our Bucket Brigade. We are going to make it a fun game to make sure you drink enough water every single day. So to sum it all up, should water be an important part of a healthy diet? That is an absolute yes! We hope to see you back here next week for the ABCs of Yeti when we start I-Week. In the meantime, keep hydrated and stay healthy.